Brett Lynch, welcome to the Haileybury Football Podcast.
Thank you, Lex.
And to season 2026, of course. Now, you're assistant coach at Old Haileybury this year.
Yes.
And were last year.
Yep.
And I think, am I right, you have something of a forward specialty in your coaching?
I think I was put in the forward line last year because my son was in the back line, so they wanted to create a bit of separation.
Yeah, okay. So, give us a little bit of history of your football background.
I've played football for a long time now, still playing football into my 50s, still
Super
loving
rules.
it. Super rules.
I didn't know they still had that, but it's still going.
Super Falls is still going,
Yeah.
so the body's still trying to stand up each season, but played a lot of football in Dingley and then a few other places beyond, and then retired, but now back into it.
Right, okay. So we're now in season 2026, we've got a new senior coach. You're back for your second year as assistant coach. How do the 2 years, do you think, how will they compare?
I think last year was a learning experience for us all. I was new to the club and in the role, first time in Premier grade for a while. A lot of new faces last year. It's very similar this year. There's a lot of new faces. There's been a bit of turnover, particularly with some of the star end talent, but there's a lot more depth this year. So I'm really keen to see how that plays out throughout the year.
Yeah. And we're, what are we, at least halfway through pre-season? Perhaps another 3 or 4 weeks to go?
Yeah, we've got our first practice match this week.
So where's that being played?
South Belgrave, so it'll be a good test. There'll be some big bodies, mature bodies.
Yep.
We've got a young team apart from Brady. So it'll be good to see the young fellas, how they stand up against the physicality that will come from that type of team.
Yeah. And in the pre-season so far, what have you picked up about the way the team is or the squad is progressing compared with last year? Yeah,
there's quite a few new young faces, so everyone's adjusting, getting to know. There's a few players that have come in from some other VAFA teams, so there's a lot of new faces. Everyone's adjusting.
Yep.
So there's been a bit of a turnover in the squad. Everyone's getting to know who's who and their positions. So Saturday's the first test.
Yeah. To old men like me, they all look incredibly young, but we have got quite a few young players not long out of the school, haven't we?
There's 2 17 or 18-year-olds that move very well, Will and Hayden.
Yeah.
They're super keen. I remember first meeting them pre-Christmas and what are you looking to get out of the season? I want to play senior football, which amazed me as a 17, 18-year-old. So there's a number of young players there who are very clear on what they want to achieve this year.
Yeah. And what do you think about the year? Do you think we had a good year last year and tailed off a bit towards the end?
Yeah, it was a tale of two halves last year where we were top-notch the first half and then not so much top-notch the second half.
Yeah.
So I think consistency will be key this year, being consistently strong every game.
Yeah. All right, Brett, well, thank you. It's been good to talk to you, and I hope 2026 is successful for you and, of course, for the squad. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, Lex.
No worries.